Welcome to the 6th MLMC Inflatable Satellite Antenna Training. My name is Captain Hopkins. My demonstrators are Specialist Herrera and Private Laura. Today we are going to demonstrate how to effectively deploy the ISA and gain a satellite signal in less than 60 minutes. As you can see, we've already laid out the components needed for today's training. We will now begin the step-by-step instructions on how to effectively deploy the ISA. The ISA, we need to conduct a site survey. First, check for unobstructed view of sky towards the look angles. Next, ensure the site location for the antenna is level. Finally, ensure there are available power sources. Step 1. Verify the site has a clear look angle. Step 2. Verify the site has no more than a 10 to 20 degree angled slope. Step 3. Verify the site is not under power lines or other sources of electrical interference. Step 4. Verify site has antenna located away from metal objects that may interfere with the magnetic compass. Step 5. Ensure the antenna site is cleared with space for a 7x7 antenna stage. Step 6. Ensure the antenna setup site is within 25 feet of networking equipment location. Next, we will set up the compass. Utilizing your SAA or cut sheet, attain the azimuth that you will need to acquire your satellite signal. Today's azimuth will be 238 degrees. Step 1. Rotate the compass dial to the magnetic azimuth angle. The magnetic azimuth angle should line up with the black arrow. Step 2. Turn the compass so the red end of the needle lies above the printed red north. This aligns the compass to the magnetic azimuth angle. The black arrow now points to your satellite. Next, we are going to align the stage. Step 1. Remove the antenna from the compression bag. Step 2. Use the compass to align the antenna stage per the magnetic azimuth bearing obtained from the SAA. Step 3. Adjust your stage until the black stripe points to the satellite magnetic azimuth. To your right. Step 4. Recheck your position with the magnetic compass. Next, we are going to secure the ground anchor plates. Step 1. Connect the ground anchor plates to each corner of stage. Step 2. Place the ground anchor stakes at an angle towards the center of the stage if you are setting the ISA up in soft ground. For today's training, we will utilize sandbags to secure the ground anchor plates. Step 3. In addition to the stakes, you may need to secure the ground anchor plates with additional sandbags. The system is operational up to 40 miles per hour wind speed when properly anchored. Maximum operational wind speed of 40 miles per hour requires 90 pounds of sandbags used on each ground anchor plate in addition to the masonry, anchors, or stakes. 4. Route the antenna hold-down cables through the cable eyelets located on the ground anchor plates. Do not close the cable locks at this time. Step 5. Loosen the cables using the tensioner cleats to avoid stress during inflation. Step 6. Locate the side cable locks on the radome and ensure the lift levers are placed in the unlocked position. 7. Fully close both zippers. Next, we will inflate the antenna. Step 1. Connect one end of the GFCI adapter to a power source. Check your cups for batteries if needed. Step 2. Connect the other end of the GFCI adapter to the black 3-outlet extension cord. Step 3. Connect the 250-watt dual output power supply to the black 3-outlet extension cord. Step 4. Connect the male end of the 250-watt power supply cable to the 250-watt dual output power supply. Step 5. Connect the cup's input cable to the output port 1 on the power supply. Then connect the input cable to the cup's input port. Step 6. Connect the split output cable to the cup's auxiliary port. Step 7. Connect the split output adapter to the split output cable. Step 8. Connect the compact inflation unit split cable to the 24-volt DC outlet on the antenna. Ensure the reset button on the GCFI power cord has been pressed. The antenna will begin to inflate. As the antenna inflates, ensure that the cables and antenna are centered on the stage. Solid red until the antenna fully inflates and correctly forms. Step 10. Ensure the antenna is fully inflated by checking if pressure LED light is green. Step 11. Ensure the reflector is correctly shaped by checking if the differential LED is green and observing proper reflector shape in the window. Step 12. Center the antenna on the stage using the black line at the center of the stage as a guide. Step 13. Tighten down the hold-down cables to operational tension using the tensioner cleats on the lower rear portion of the cables. Next, we will attach the components to the feed assembly. Step 1. Attach the feed mount legs matching the red and white indicator markings. Step 2. Connect the RF feed to the antenna, paying attention to the color-coded connections. 3. Connect the transmit cable to the buck on the RF feed. Step 4. Connect the receive cable to the LNB. Set the receive polarity and LNB tilt. You will get this information from the SAA. For today's training, we are going to use 41. Step 6. Ensure the 10 MHz knob and DC injection knob are in the off position on the DCIU. Step 7. Connect the transmit cable from the buck to transmit out to buck port on the DCIU. Step 8. Connect the receive cable from LNB to receive in from LNB port on the DCIU. Step 9. Connect the transmit cable to transmit in from modem port on DCIU. Step 10. Connect the receive cable to receive out to modem port of the DCIU. Step 11. Connect the transmit cable from the DCIU to transmit out port on modem. Step 12. Connect the receive cable from the DCIU to receive in port of the modem. Step 13. Connect the GPS to the GPS port on the modem. Next, we will apply DC power to the modem. Caution: do not power on the modem until all cables have been connected. Failure to comply may result in damage to equipment and person. Step 14. Ensure the buck DC injection switch is in the off position. Step 15. Connect the split output adapter cable to the modem 24-volt DC input connector. Step 16. Connect the split output adapter cable to the 24-volt DC only port on the DCIU. Step 17. Ensure the status light on the DCIU illuminates green. Step 18. Set the 10 MHz knob to buck and LNB. Step 19. Set the DC injection knob to LNB. Step 20. Connect the modem cable to LAN 1 port on modem. Step 21. Connect the modem cable to the laptop. Step 22. Following the login instructions from the cut sheet given to you by the SASMO, log into your laptop. We will now adjust the antenna until we acquire a satellite signal. Using the stair-step method, in small incremental movements, move to the right and up until you acquire a satellite signal. Once you have successfully acquired a satellite signal, you will see a green bar on your laptop and hear this sound. After satellite acquisition, tighten your cables, close the locks on the antenna, and then close the locks on the base plates. Congratulations! You have now successfully employed the inflatable satellite antenna and acquired a satellite signal. This concludes today's training.